first pop-up was 212 people. So that Friday, before the pop-up, we text 80 people. There was no flyers, there was no website, there was no, we just texted, hey, we're doing something Sunday at the Carborough Century Center, like come if you want to. And so that's when the 212 showed up. Hey, want to greet you all name by name, person by person in the Now Church. My name is Pastor Nate, but right here is the one and only Lady T. She is the first lady of this kid crib. So you remember we were over the fire code at the Century Center. Yeah, we were adding chairs and counting but not counting.
Right.
So we didn't go to jail.
Right.
And then we decided, we found this place. Shout out to Dr. Baldwin, Pam Baldwin, who made this happen. And we was like, this can be our forever home because, well, not forever, but for. Not forever, not forever, ever.
Oh my
Not
goodness.
ever,
Oh my
but
goodness.
for a minute, June.
June 2020.
Yep, and I remember
It's flying by, 6 years.
me and Waylon and my brother Anthony and Kenny and True. And we came and looked at this place. I mean, but looking at it now, 6 years, what has your perspective changed? I mean, because I was worried. I was kind of worried. I was worried.
Okay.
Like how are we gonna fill this place? Because we're going.
Oh, right. It seemed like
we're going from 300 to 400 plus.
Right.
It's gonna be a different setup. Will the people come? Can we feel it? Like were we ready?
Right.
But now I get in here and the perspective has changed.
This even seems smaller
It seems
than
smaller
did at that time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And our volunteers were just dope. They came and
gosh,
did
every transition.
Yeah.
They were, and I guess, God had prepared us in the sense of what you were preaching. We were literally moving by the cloud.
I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. And that welcome is not just on the behalf of us, even though we are the ones in the pulpit. This is a much bigger pulpit than the Century Center. I got room to run. It's a lot bigger and a lot more seats and a lot more parking.
Yes.
Amen. And y'all had to walk a lot further.
Yes.
And so we know that's why I got those vans out there and some of y'all y'all looking cute with your heels on, doing your stallion. But look, we're so glad that y'all decided to follow us here. Jason and Bree would pack the U-Haul on Saturday, come set up Saturday morning and break everything down and go out that side door. But we came here so we could have the two services because we outgrew space at Carborough. But I think the thing that I love about us coming back to all three places, and not that churches don't, but we didn't lose anybody. Like we didn't have any signage. We was like, hey, next week we're not gonna be here. Meet us at Carborough High School. And then it was kind of like, hey guys, we're not gonna be here anymore. Meet us at Colbert Middle School. And those three, because I remember Jason and I, we were doing a video at when we used to be on the radio. And we did a thing and we posted the next day, hey, here we move again. Here we go. Here we grow again. Was the thing. Here we grow again. And then so we stayed here until COVID hit. But I think it's a good crazy. It's interesting that we came back to the place where me and Lady T, where we met. I want to welcome you, greet you all name by name. That welcome is not just for the people who are here live in full effect, but if you are watching online, streaming online, Facebook Live, YouTube. When we were here, it was just a camera over there and a camera over there. Regina Merritt is over there in the corner, and she's going to post this, and people are going to come to Now Church because of Miss Regina Merritt. Miss Regina, go on and record. And for those of y'all, we know we got some lighting issues, and so it's really dark back there, but we see you. We want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. We're so glad that you came to worship with us here this morning, and that greeting is not just on the behalf of us, but on behalf of all our volunteer staff. The kids are over there in a classroom that our children's pastor have set up. They're gonna break down, and member services is over here, and the soundboard is over here, and the armor bear is over here. People just everywhere, but we're so glad that you came to worship with us. So glad that you followed us from our other 2 locations. We started at the Century Center.
Yep.
And then we told y'all we moving by the cloud.
That's right.
And then we went to Carborough. And we told y'all we moving by the cloud. And now we're here. And so the thing about it is now the fact that everybody's here this morning, you see that we really moving by the cloud.
Yeah.
I hope this is the last move. You think it'll be the last move? We'll see. All right, so now we're here. Barbie Chapel. We're here where we are right now.
Yes.
But not where we're gonna be. Y'all done missed your first show. No. So we're back here. And the interesting thing about this place is our very first New Year's Eve service. Remember, we tried to be here, but we couldn't get in contact with anybody. And it's just interesting how we were looking at the other space on Weaver Dairy Road. Is it Weaver Dairy? By East Shop High? And we were in the building with the guy, and he was showing something that we won't have to upfit.
Yes.
And he said, oh man, he looked at his phone, he's like, something just came open on Barbie Chapel Road. I said, man, turn all these lights off and let's go. And we're here. And so it's interesting that God kept this until we got back here. Yeah. So you remember we did a Wednesday night service? That was our first service here.
Yes.
We did a Wednesday night, and the media stand. Remember, it was from the stage.
Oh, that's right.
And we pressed in the front.
Yep.
And questioning when he got some lights. We had lights on stands up there. Look, so thank you for going on this tour with us.
Yes.
And we understand people have come in different waves. I was gonna try to use this acronym and try to be cool and hip. If you know, you know, but I couldn't remember all the letters. But look, this is year 6. This anniversary service is not a pastoral anniversary. It's our anniversary. Who do I mean by our? I'm talking about you. And we just want to say this is year 6, which means I got your back, and we want to thank y'all for having our back, and keep on having our back. As young folks say, keep that same energy. Year 6, we got your back.